How much money do you need to buy a home in Maryland in 2025? Hi everyone, my name is Yulia and I'm a licensed realtor here in Maryland. And one of the most common questions I get from the buyers is how much money do I really need to buy a home? And many people are surprised when I tell them it's not $100,000. So let's break it down together. Let's start with a down payment. If you're a first-time home buyer, you may only need between 3 to 5% of the home's price. For example, if you're buying a $400,000 home, that could be just $12,000 to $20,000. There are also different loan programs available that can help reduce your out-of-pocket costs depending on your qualification and situation. So don't assume you need a huge amount of cash just to get started. Next, let's talk about closing costs. In most cases, closing costs range from 3% to 5% of the purchase price. This includes things like transfer taxes, recordation tax, state tax. They vary depending on the location, but there is a standard part of every transaction. Now let's talk about title fees. When you work with a title company, there are additional costs for title search, title insurance for the lender, settlement, and processing fees. These usually range from around $1,200 to $2,000, and these are costs paid by the buyer. The seller also pays some title-related costs, including the owner's title insurance and agent commissions. If you're getting a mortgage, don't forget about lender fees. These can include things like loan origination, underwriting, credit report, appraisal fees. These are often bundled into your closing costs, but are important to keep in mind that when budgeting. And then there are a few other upfront expenses you will want to plan for. Home inspection, the appraisal, homeowner insurance, usually paid for the first year at closing, and the earnest money deposit, which is typically around like $1,000 to $5,000 and will be applied toward your final purchase cost. So let's put it all together. In most situations, you should be prepared to bring around from 6 to 10% of the home's price to closing. That means for a $400,000 home, you may need somewhere between $24,000 and $40,000 total. And sometimes even less, especially if you qualify for assistance or negotiate closing help from the seller. If you're thinking about buying a home and want to know what's possible in your situation, reach out to me. I will walk you through every step of the process in a simple and stress-free way. And if you're a lender and you offer helpful programs for first-time home buyers, feel free to share them in the comments. And I love to connect and share valuable options with my audience. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe to this video, and see you in my next videos.